Hey YouTube, it's Fun2Never here, and today in this video I'll be doing a review on The Walking Dead Season 9 Episode 6. So this came on November 11th, today's November 12th, so I'm only a day off. This episode was really good. It wasn't as good as the previous episode, what comes after, something like that, but it's still really good. So wait, I just want to know why there's 2 dots on Daryl right there, 2 stars, what does that mean? Oh, no lines. Oh yeah, Daryl doesn't say anything the whole time. He's only in the beginning and in the end. So I just want to say something about like Connie and Kelly. So in the comics, Kelly is a boy, and Kelly is dating Connie, which is a female, and Connie is not deaf. But in the show, Connie is deaf, and Kelly is a female, and they're sisters. They're not dating each other. They're sisters. I wonder if Connie is also mute because she didn't say anything at all the whole episode. So if you go here, Connie. Oh, maybe she did say something, or maybe the verbal hand signals count as saying something. And man, there's a lot of like trivia and comic parallels and stuff like that. There's a lot. Carol burning the ring. Okay, so yeah, when Carol burned those people, the saviors, I kind of disagree with that. I like how death's one fish. But I wonder if Daryl actually. I wonder if the actor or someone actually killed that fish. Like I wonder if the fish was alive and they just killed it just for the episode. Um, I wonder if yeah, or if it was a fake fish or something. Anyways, I kind of disagree with Carol for killing them like that, especially like that, like burning them. Like if when Henry fought back and then they killed him there, then sure, that's fine, because that's kind of defending yourself, kind of not. But then her going back and burning them just because Henry said about justice or whatever, that's wrong. That's wrong. Like, I know you can't really imprison them or anything like that, but that's wrong. That's not what you do. I know there's no rules and stuff like that. There's no law, but yeah. And Magna, I thought, like, at first I hated how she looked, but boy, I love how she looks now, like, especially the tattoo and stuff like that. Like, first I didn't like how she looked because of the tattoo and stuff like that, but I love it. And I'm just so excited for her, because Magna, I really like her in the comics, even though she's not really that important in the comics, as she was before when she first appeared, but yeah. Um, yeah, that's really cool. And then there's the Whispers at the end. Um, I wonder if Eugene is going to take comic Gabriel's role. Because when he was on the water tower, that kind of reminded me of the comics when Gabriel was on the water tower and Gabriel like died because he tripped basically, and stuff like that. So yeah, and Gabriel in the show almost seems to be taking Eugene's role in the comics. So it seems almost like a swap. With the Gabriel dating Rosita and stuff like that. 'Cause in the comics, Eugene and Rosita marry each other, even though it's not actual love, because Rosita has a baby with Sadiq. Oh, and yeah, I wonder if Rosita is secretly dating or secretly meeting with someone, and if so, who it is. Yeah. So apparently there's a Bernie in this episode. I know that I remember them. They mentioned Bernie's name a few times, but I don't remember. Like, was he ever appear? Did he ever appear? I don't really know. Okay, the thing when they were in the court with when they were talking and stuff like that, I didn't really like that. How it was like real life almost, and they're like actual government and politics and stuff like that. I don't really like that, but and with Magna with her belt buckle and stuff like that. So I have a few things. It shouldn't matter that she was a prisoner before. That she was in jail before. It shouldn't matter because it's been 9.5 years. I know Judith is 10 years old, but technically it's been 9.5 years because in the apocalypse, because she could have just turned 10 in a half. You know what I mean? So it's like 9 full years and a half of the 10th. So she could have just turned 10 in that half. And if you do the math, if it's been 6 years, well, if you do the math, it's been 6 years since the time skip in season 9, right? And since All Out War in season 9, it's been 1.5. So that's 7.5 right there. And then apparently it's been 2 years from season 1 to 8. Even though it's technically been more because Carl is way older than they say he is. Then it would be 9.5 because last time I checked, 7.5 plus 2 is 9.5. So yeah, it's been 9.5 years in the apocalypse. In the comics, it's been like 4 to 5 years, around there. It's a little messed up because Robert Kirkman kind of messed up with Sophia and Carl's age and stuff like that. He kind of messed about. Yeah, because Sophia was originally older than Carl, but then he changed it so Carl was 1 year older than Sophia, but it was the other way around before. Okay, so I get why they didn't want Magna having the weapons at first. But then when they were in the house discussing things, Magna's like, why don't... She says she wants to fight to stay there. So what do you mean, fight the people? Like, kill them? Because you're going to lose. You're, like, way outnumbered. Like, I don't really get that. No, there's another part with, like, the necklace with the blade on it. I can't really remember, but there's another part. It's like why she's having that. And when she went and saw Rick Grimes Jr., when she was like outside of, not when she knocked on Michonne's house, but when she was outside of Michonne's house, was she gonna kill Michonne? I wonder. And that was before she turned in her weapon thing. Yeah, we saw baby Rick. So Michonne did have a child. And there's 2 X's on Michonne's back for some reason when she took her shirt off. There's 2 X's on her back. I wonder if that means something, or she did that to herself because she's like trying to kill herself or something like that. She just cut herself in the back for some reason. Yeah, and Judith talking to Negan. That was kind of fun. With the plane problem, I hated those. Still hate those type of things. Plane A is moving this fast. Plane B move this fast. When will they cross each other? Or whatever. Yeah, this was a really good episode. Hope you guys enjoy. Subscribe, for more. Bye. Peace out.